The one thing I love about Meals on Wheels is that a lot of what we do, half of what we do, is driven by volunteerism. With that, there's a certain amount of passion. And I think Toni is one of those people that exhibits that passion for what she does, the passion for the mission of Meals on Wheels. It's infectious when you work with a team that brings that kind of commitment and passion day in and day out. It can't help but influence you and raise your level.
When I think of Toni, she may be small in stature, but she packs a big punch. And she is a very determined person, so she is just amazing at being able to gather all the people together and all the pieces that she needs and pull that together in a cohesive submission or report and do it in a timely way.
It was about 5:30 in the morning, and we were going to do one of these food demonstrations on TV, and I pull up with way too much stuff, and there's this little 4-foot tall Toni Gianforti saying, "I'll help you." I'm like, oh God, are we in trouble? Well, she actually outlifted me, so we were fine with that. But that was the first moment I ever met Toni, and it was delightful, and ever since we've just always connected well, and she's just been such an inspiration.
I don't think you can get a better example of professionalism than Toni. Her ability to stay positive when we're pushing a deadline and it looks like there might be a problem.
She has an old school typewriter in her office, and I could hear her typing, and I went into her office and asked her what was that noise. She said sometimes it's just easier for her to do it the old school way with the typewriter. And I left it at that.
Her method is very effective. She emails you, she phones you, she appears in your doorway. And sometimes she does all three at the same time.
She often pops into my office with spontaneous requests for information or supporting documentation, and she's full of great ideas. So as soon as she gets the feeling that we might be able to strike while the iron's hot on something, it becomes a top priority, which usually begins with, "Nick, I found you!" And so she definitely kind of pops up unexpectedly and reshuffles our priorities in a constructive way.
Good things come in small packages.
When I think of Toni, there are two words that I think of. They are tenacity and joy.
Toni's somebody who's very dedicated and committed. Her commitment is incredible because she knows that the money that she brings in really makes a difference in the lives of our clients.
And I would say that she serves as the heart of the organization as well. There's really nobody in our organization that cares more about Meals on Wheels or its mission or its people than Toni.
I would say Toni is creative. I'd say she's very persistent and determined. And spunky.
Toni's a go-getter.
Feisty and fabulous.
She's tenacious, she's smart, she's persistent, and she's enjoyable.
She was a lot of fun to work with. So very professional, great sense of humor, just a very kind and wonderful person.
My personal message to Toni is, it's been a lovely run working with you. I think you're the best. Can't imagine anybody being able to fill your shoes. Love you.
Fabulous, very outgoing. She used to do publicity, And she was so good at that job. We would see her on the news at night. We would have blurbs where Meals on Wheels, something was happening and Toni would be in front of the camera. So she always represented this organization very professionally. But again, I go back to, she was a lot of fun to work with.
So Toni, I've really enjoyed working with you over the past 6 years. I'm going to miss you, seeing you every day in the office. So one thing I want to say that you and I know about is good luck on winning the Golden Snowball Award this year. But I think Syracuse will take it.
Thank you, Toni, for your welcoming embrace when I first came to the United Way, and for educating me about the community and about certainly Meals on Wheels and the great work that is done here. You've just been a joy to work with, and I'm really going to miss having that time together with you. I just really hope and want to give my best wishes for an absolutely wonderful time in this next phase of your life, and don't be a stranger.
I would want Toni to know that I feel so grateful to have had the opportunity to get to know her and to work with her, and just say that her energy really does have an impact on people. She's been really special, and I just hope that she finds in retirement the opportunity to do new things and continue to bring her positivity into new spaces.
I would say, Toni, I'm really going to miss you. I will always remember how when you need something for a specific grant and you request it from me, you send me an email, and literally 1 minute later, she is at my office door asking if I've received the email or if I've even had a chance to read it. And I love that about her. I'm going to miss her. I'm going to miss you, Toni. I love you.
My words to her would be, you've been missed, but you've really made great strides in what you've done at Meals on Wheels. And without her, we couldn't, in many ways, we wouldn't be where we are in the great place that we are today. So she'll truly be missed. She really made, put her mark on what a great job she's done at Meals on Wheels, and really made a difference for so many different people. So her little shoes are going to be very hard to fill.
I would say, Toni, congratulations. Thank you for being who you are. And I know nothing but great things are going to continue to happen for you. Thank you for being my friend.
I think she knows how deeply she is going to be missed at Meals on Wheels, but my favorite saying has been, since I learned of her impending retirement, is, boy, those are going to be big little shoes to fill.